What's happening, people? It's the homie Smitster 400 coming at you straight off the Ave, and this is Smitster Reacts. Look, as always, salute to the subscribers, wherever you at, new and old, all around the world. And if you made it to this video, go ahead, give us a like, subscribe, baby, join the team. Gotta salute to the team, man. Straight off the Ave, Sosa, Zenfi, Mr. Dubbins. You know what it is. So the video I'm finna react to is titled Omar Gooding on actors selling their soul and reveals knowing actors who died from selling their soul. Now this is a little dark, bro. This a little wild for real. You feel me? He on Art of Dialogue doing his thing and ish. If you don't know who Omar Gooding is, he is an actor who starred in TV shows like Family Time, Smart Guy, Wild and Crazy Kids, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. You know what I'm saying? He was in Barbershop. You feel me? Look, we finna get into this. He is the brother of Cuba Gooding Jr., for those who don't know also. And look, salute the art. Let's see what he got to say over here. Tap in. Let's get it.
Selling your soul in Hollywood, is that a real thing?
Oh, yeah. I believe it begins with the choices you make with what you find acceptable. If you get a role and it requires you to do certain things that you think is acceptable and you do them, then you'll get that call. Then you'll know. One thing always leads to another. It's not like you walk into Hollywood and they go like, "Hey, red pill, blue pill, which one do you want?" You know, no. They put you through the test. You know, they know who they can get away with what. People do things on camera because they're comfortable doing them. If they're uncomfortable doing them, they shouldn't be doing them. It's just that simple. That's when problems happen. Problems and cases and situations and all this inappropriate because you weren't comfortable doing it anyway, but you did it. And now you want to come back and say, "I was so the whole time I couldn't believe it." But the people doing the hiring go, I think they like this, or I think they're with it, or they're okay with it. I think they'll do it. This makes sense. Oh, they look like a natural. Oh, they're crying, this and that. They're fine. You okay with nudity? They strip. Oh, they're fine. They're good. And then later they come out and say, "Oh, I was damaged and they told me I had to, or else if I don't put on this lipstick and dress, I'll never make it in Hollywood." Nobody says that. They just put it in front of you. So you want to do, we can do a dress. Oh, hell yeah. They slide in that dress, zip it up and put the lipstick on and the eyes, and they're happy with it. They're comfortable doing that. They're fine. That's them. They're good. That's the people that do it. It's the ones when you come to see if Omar put the dress on. Yeah, no. No, it's not me. I say the dress, but it's a metaphor for just doing things that I think are unnecessary, especially for comedy. I wasn't the Three Stooges type of guy. I'm not the one I walk in and I trip and fall. You ain't got to hit me in the face with a pie. Oh, now I'm funny. Ha, ha, ha. Nah, just give me the line. I'll make it funny. I'll figure a way to say it cleverly that'll make everybody laugh. I don't have to trip and fall. I don't have to walk into a screen. Oh, jackass. No, I don't. That's not how I am. So it's easier for me to turn down things that I go, "Nah, I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? That make me look foolish?" No. My character, my fan base likes what they like. So when I get feedback on, "Man, I loved you in this role, I loved you in that role," and they say things like, "Man, everything you do is solid," like, that's cool, thanks. I've done some things that overall as a project probably weren't solid, but my contribution to it was, when they see you, you don't let us down. Cool. I think of them when I choose roles. You know what I mean? I also think about what I'm comfortable with and what I would have to compromise or not,
As he should. And when he's talking about his roles, the homie played a key role. One of the illest roles he ever played was in Baby Boy. When they was punching them little bulls, socking them out for stealing. Round of applause for Omar Gooding, bro. Classic.
But I do believe, yes, it's a very real thing. It's very spiritual. There's some people don't believe in God, but do believe in the devil. Well, where'd the devil come from? How do you believe in one and not the other? You don't believe evil exists? Will you say sing a prayer in a church and yeah, sure. All right, now we do this devil enchantment and da-da-da-da. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not playing with him. Yeah. You know it's real. So why would he not say, "Yeah, will you do all this? I'll give you all the desires of your heart, but I'm going to collect that later." And we see a lot of collections happen and happening. We see the collections. And when it's happening, everybody, oh, I can't believe they did that to them.
He said, we see the collections happening. And it's every year at the same time, bro. It'd be like March, spring equinox. It'd be like June, summer equinox. It'd be like September. October gets spooky. Remember Takeoff? Fall equinox. Coincidence? Let's go.
Well, they made that deal a long time ago, and he's here to collect. I think it's a very real thing. Just me being honest, So, and it all comes when you try to figure the right turn or the left turn to make or the right path or this and that. Just think about it. Sometimes what you just got to do is you look around the corner. It's the best way to figure out decision making. If I do this right now, I get this. But what's the worst thing that could happen from this? It's that. It's this. I put on a dress, some lipstick. Now I'm out. I'm in the party or I'm at a club. Someone go, there go that punk. You this and that, sissy. Watch yourself. That was just a move. No, it ain't. You like that. Now I got to fight this man. We have to fight now. There's no other course of action because I put on that damn dress. Well, I'm not really like that, but I know that. No. That's part of it. Yeah, that's enough right there to say, well, then I know my lane. I know what I can do. I'm not Tyler Perry. You're not comfortable in manhood. For one, that's not manhood. But let's not go there. What I'm just saying is, it's the choices you make. And then if you make this choice, that choice, Hollywood sees you've already made these choices. Well, then I'm sure you have no problem with this. Now we'll give you all you want, and you keep packing our agenda. We know whatever we give you, you'll do. So here, we'll give him all the money he wants because we say, now you're doing this because this is the agenda we want to push. This is what we want to make black men look like. This is what we want the picture of. So here, you get your money. Now go do it. That's selling your soul. You don't have a soul. It means you don't have a say. You just do what they tell you to do. Somebody thought I would do that and sent me a script and said, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I said, no, I'm not.
And that's what it is. It's compromising your morals, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It can get darker. Don't get it twisted. Like you said, if you believe in God, bro, and you talking about you don't believe in niggas selling their soul in the industry, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? You believe in good witches and dark witches. Look, ish goes on. But like he said, it's about compromising your morals. That's where it starts. Like, what can we get them to do that we know, like, either they'll do it and it's a go, or like we can push them to do certain ish. You feel me? They keep bringing you, like he said, the dress. They keep bringing it to you after you said no. They trying to like tempt you for real. Ish is real, bro.
But they already paid me, so I give them what I want to give them. Here, this is what you get: some push-ups. Anything else? Nope. We got to find another way now. We got to find another way because he didn't do what was on the script. Put a camera in the dressing room before he leaves. Tell him take his shirt off real quick. Put the change about that. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But yes, I totally believe there's that. I've never been fortunately faced with okay, this is what it is. I think people like Dave Chappelle have, and they said, look, this is what we doing now. This is what we doing. This is the money on the table. Your choice. And he said, nah, f that. You know what I mean? Kudos to him. He survived, came back even stronger. You know what I mean? I think everyone has that.
Gotta give a round of applause for the homie Dave Chappelle, man. Excuse me, Dave Chappelle. Let's go. Back to it.
That moment, you have to make that choice, that decision. It may be professionally, it may be while you pulled over by the cops. It may be out at a club somewhere. You know what I mean? But everyone gets that choice. We all hope, pray that we make the right one.
And I saw you make a comment about how it's actually actors that's not living because they sold their soul.
Yeah. It's tough, man. And when the collection happens, it happens. And I don't even think it's because it's that they not here. It's well, I mean, yeah. No, it is because they're not here. I ain't gonna backtrack what I said now. I mean, it's true. You make that wrong choice, and then if you don't play ball with what they want to do, they'll take you out. That's the sad thing. It's tough, man. Life is tough. If you overthink it, you go crazy. All the things that can go wrong right now to you right now could just your whole world up. So you don't think about it. You just make the best choices because it's you got to have fun in the control. You really got to control your environments now. There's cameras everywhere. There's phones everywhere. You may think it's funny. It may go viral in the wrong content. Now you're getting judged by the court of public opinion because you said some wild shit at a nightclub or XYZ good and bad things. You got to be careful how you engage strangers. They got people killing people off of internet beef. That's crazy to me. These people get brave behind the camera and then they want to take that shot. You got to be careful on so many different levels, man. But yeah, there's definitely a they, and there's factions and all the, you know, secret society and all that type of shit. There's a lot of closed door. There's a lot of them, you know. Cool thing now is there's so many different outlets and platforms that you can use. You're not just limited to, you know, this TV show or this network or this and that. There's so many different streaming and platforms and so on and so on. I don't think it's so much like, I got to do this. This is the only thing showing right now. Like, please, you have an option on your phone to watch 1 million.
Salute to that too, bro. The ability to be able to you know, move on your own accord. Like if you make music, you can literally make your own music, drop your own music, you know what I'm saying, shoot your own videos. Now they got AI, you can do all type of ish with your you feel me, music and your videos and whatnot, and go viral and do your own thing, you feel me. And even when it comes to making content, so many different types of content creators, you feel me, it's a different day, bro. Like I was in the industry moving around doing some musical things, and there was some things I wasn't really trying to do, you feel me. So like today's times make it easier for cats like us who do have, you know, lines we don't want to cross or don't want to make certain type of business deals. Hey bro, you ain't gotta worry about that no more. It's just real now.
Different things right now. So you know, hopefully we just learn to make better choices, because it's all common sense and it all catches up. I think the examples that we've been seeing a lot lately in the news with all of these cameras and all of these abilities to track people let you know, I don't know, stupid whether it's spiking a drink or taking a drink, whatever you're doing, hey, we're watching, and then all of a sudden everything will catch up to you.
You personally, you don't have to say their name, but do you know an actor that died because they sold their soul?
Sure. I mean, sure. The person I'm thinking of, it may have happened before we met, so that, you know, when I just see him just kind of splash and go, it's like, oh, but then you see the real-time situations now and you're just like, damn, could they have been avoided? Maybe not. You know, when they feel like they're really in anguish and they're really going through real life, you're going, damn, that sucks, man. But what did you know? Shit, my brother. Shit, what happened to my brother, man? You know,
You did him dirty.
he
bro.
found success. Yeah, and he found success. He reached the top, the mountaintop at the beginning of his career. He reached the mountaintop. It's like, now what? You know what I mean? When you're up there so early, you know, I don't envy that. Like, I wish I won an Oscar for Baby Boy. That'd have been awesome, right? But how would I have handled that? With a new body and shit? I was already getting flirted with too much. An Oscar too? Oh, nigga, be dead. Ain't no way I would have survived that. Ain't no way. God has a plan. He know. Take your time. Maybe I'll get it when I'm like Morgan Freeman. For now, you know, you look at the stories and the lessons and that have happened to the ones before us, and you hope to try to say, well, let me do better than that. That can't be me. Maybe I won't do this as much or that. I'm sure my brother looks at a couple things he did and was just like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have did that, but not criminal shit. Just bad judgment that makes it look bad. Like when he was going through a lot of the stuff, people were saying in the comments, because that's the world we live in, the comments. People were like, oh, we already knew he was a wild boy. They didn't say he was guilty. They just said, we just know he's wild. That's how he is. He likes to have fun. He's enjoying himself. He won. Once you win, you're like, I won. It's party time. You know, and then when other little problems come up later, you're like, I probably could have handled that better, but I was young, or the reputation that was around me weren't people that I knew. He's fired more agents than I have. He's had different people handling this and that and third aspects of his life. You know, I think he's solid now with the people he has around him. You know, he had to learn the hard way. But again, I hate speaking about somebody else that I'm not in their skin, so I don't know. But just from the outside looking in, I can learn from the lessons. And a lot of those are, you know, whatever happens, this legal stuff here, but you still have people making those decisions, and the people are looking at you and going, oh yeah, but you did this, so why wouldn't that happen? One thing definitely leads to another all the time. Consequences.
Make sure to go over to Art of Dialogue, tap in with him. You find what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of his content. But yeah, man, I mean, it happens. The industry, you know, whatever type of lane you taking, you're gonna come across some situations where, you know, and see certain things, and like you said, certain factions and things like that. And it just is what it is, bro. It's definitely some real ish. You know, if you can go to church and you can praise Jesus, somebody else can be around a pentagram with candles saying, you know what I'm saying, doing seances and all that other ish, you feel me? And or whatever else, other little factions that's going on. You feel me? People can have their own different beliefs, and you feel me? So look, it's real. It's super, super duper duper real. And another thing I want to point out, him speaking about Cuba going crazy with the fame, shot to the top early. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody can't handle that. I look back and think about had I not met the people I did to give me the knowledge I needed to know as far as contracts, as far as what to look out for in regards to those different factions. You feel me? I had a homie tell me, if you want to be rich, I can make you rich. But if you want to be wealthy, I can give you the tools to be wealthy. I took the tools to be wealthy. You feel what I'm saying? Because he said he saw a lot of people get rich and crash out. He been on a lot of tours and ish like that, and been around a lot of different people, and things didn't go quite the way they wanted to. And then they were screwed because you famous and you broke. Like, nobody want to be famous and broke. Nobody want to have that type of problem. So I chose the tools, and the tools, I use them today to do things like this right here. You feel what I'm saying? So look, and if I would have had all that chili at the age of 19, 20 and ish like that, I probably would have been messed up too. Like he said, I probably would have been dead too. It's wild, but it's real. You feel me? But yeah, man, tap in. Salute to the subscribers. We appreciate y'all. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead, give us a like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Hit the link in the description for the merch. If you want to do it on the fly right quick, look, boom. Hit that right there. Yeah. Hit that QR code. It'll take you right to lostorigincode.com loco. You found saying that's the brand. You can get some gear over there. And yeah, man. Storm is Mr. 400. This has been Smitster Reacts. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm signing out. Peace and love wherever you at, all around the world. Owie.